So today I want to talk about something that's for me it's one of the most important subjects of all time, and is SpaceX and Tesla, and why Elon Musk is doing something that is it's not only great because I really admire him, but he's a great, he's a headhunter, have a great team too. But the point is, when you talk about startups, and this is the mainstream and my main team. Why? Because I am an entrepreneur, and I was a co-founder in more than 11 or 14 startups, and one of them was between the eight most revolutionary startups in financial technology, fintechs, but the problem is what we are doing is if you start to classify is a ad fintech startup, so it's a connection between education and between financial, like making researchers and make all this. Create new products and services and technologies. So what we did was create the first virtual accelerator in the world. Amazing. Help people to bring ideas not to paper, but to a digital world, and find friends, find someone that can help them with their projects, and that is beautiful. And that's it. But the next point was, revolutionary startups make money, and we learned a lot about the money, how to monetize and use ads and all that. But people hate ads. That's the point, but they're useful. I don't know, for people. I'm talking bullshit right now, it's important, I know, but I really don't like it, and that's the point. We want to give something that us, like me and my partner and great friend Hilton Silveira want to do, and how hard it is to raise a company, not just founder, the term founder for me it's wrong too, because it's like raising, like have a child. I was more concerned, more have preoccupation and care and love with the company, of the idea that what we are doing is something great. It's something great because it's not about us. And now I can see that it's not about us, it's about everyone. It's about everyone and all. And that's the point. Because when you think about everyone and all, you start, thinking that in the whole system. And the whole system is a holistic view. And this holistic view is something brilliant and bright, and that is what you're talking about. Everyone is part of this great mission, this great purpose that is being alive and do something, not only survive but have a life. It's a lifestyle what you talk right now. It's not about survive about a system. It's about create a system that it's beautiful in the meaning, in the conception, in everything, like the environment. Like you're doing something today that it can be healthier, not only to us, but for the environment too, to the mother nature and all that. And the way we relate, have this relationship with nature, relationship with environment, make us bring new ideas, bring something that is to show that we can change, we can make better. And when you talk about startups, we all use a symbol that is a rocket. And it's nice because my name is Ciro Rocker. So, but the idea of the rocket is the scale up, you know, like scale you up and your company too, you know, become globally, you know, recognize it, you know. So this brings us the idea that if you're talking about all this, you know, like a spaceship, you know, to put you in space or to scale you up to, it's the feeling. The rocket means the feeling of be or do or go to everywhere. The feeling of freedom. That's what we're talking about right now. It's freedom. If we really start saying about the freedom, and I want to do everything. So one of the terms is you can do everything. So go to everywhere, for example. Have mobility. So give mobility to the people. Give a car, and that's why people love cars. Is because give you mobility, and this is freedom. What Elon Musk did was, in 1 hour today, in 1 hour, people can cross countries with 1 hour of charge. This is fuck, man. This is so great. It's so brilliant that people just treat this like, yeah, no. And the smart people, the genius people, the inventors, the entrepreneurs, they're breaking through, you know, breaking the ideas, breaking, you know, further what we can do better. And some people here in Brazil is just like, oh, nice, oh no, or respecting someone in the United States or someone in China or in Japan, you know. But in China, Jack Ma, I love you, send hugs, and that's it. In China, sorry, but in Japan they have great people too. But I try to learn Mandarin, you know, but just making a pause. But man, it's so, why we not paying attention? It's something that is so important. Everyone is using WhatsApp. Everyone is using Telegram, Instagram, Pinterest. Everyone's using these tools. They are tools. So, like tools, like my camera, like my cell phone. So, everything will be tools. We can treat these tools like something that can make you smarter. Fuck this word, man. My English is not so good, but that's not the point. I try to. This is another thing too. Recording these videos is something. It's like show to people that I know how to speak English. I can represent you outside. I can do something not only here, but we can think globally, and we can act globally. It's not a sophism anymore. It's like something that you can read more than almost 3,000 years ago. 2,600 to be exactly. But the point is, Socrates in Greece, in the ancient Greece, in the classic Greece, already talking about that we are a global citizen. Having spaceships bring us new ideas of freedom, of relationship. So, and imagine like all this sky, this blue sky that is above us. We'll be flying with freedom in the third dimension. When you're driving, it's only two-dimensional. You just go forward straight ahead, but you're not go above. You got to go through something, probably in a, you know, when you're in subway, but and bridges too, but you're not going above. And when you have drones that can do that can give you something more than, you know, 120 miles speed, or here in Brazil I go to 220, you know, like we are talking about 800. We are talking about met a lot of people in future, have more friends, have more people to care about, have more insights. have more interesting people, and that's the whole point. It's this beautiful, and it's so beautiful. I hope people, like. So, and the point is, if you're raising or founding in startups or one startup, please think about something about Mars. How can we create smart clothes to give us protections? A better weather, some kind of cooling, and inside it. And we already have these projects going on in Kickstarter and Indiegogo and much more. And Kickstarter, we copy you. We love you so much. I love the company Kickstarter so much, and everything that Kickstarter represents to a nation, to entrepreneurship, to business. That we use the idea of a crowdfunding to teach people what is a business, what is a startup, how to make a company, and then how to raise, how to found some money, even in the germ, even the seed, in the idea part. We make that possible. And why? Because we want to give something better to us. Not saying that you're not doing something better already. You're already perfect. But when you try, but this is technology. It's look and say, what can you do to make greater, better, smarter, cheaper? And I'm just, I just want a better country. Going to the United States, hey, I have friends there, it's lovely people. And I have my friends here in Brazil, lovely people too. But when I think in Brazil, I think about problems and so many difficulties, so many things that I know. And I know for sure that if you have 5 people in one room thinking about this, everyone say, oh, I can solve it, and it's nice. But we need something more. We need everyone connected, everyone desiring, this country, this new country. We already we born in Brazil. Brazil is part of the new world, like United States too, but it's like here, it's not new, like we need to start this new world and have friends in all the countries here, not only in Brazil, but in Venezuela, and not only countries that more in the countries that you're talking about right now when you have problems. But Uruguay is a great country that is showing us great examples of how to lead with all these problems. Uruguay, Paraguay, and Ecuador, and so many things that is so beautiful that we all can share. Share technology. But to share technology first, we need to create it, and we need to have some way to people look and say this is important, and this means culture, that means education, and that means videos like this one. That's why I'm recording these videos. It's because I know that it's very important. It's very important to us to care for the people we love.